come to the introduction of NameApes.com. So NameApes.com is a marketplace for ENS names. ENS, if you don't know yet, it is Ethereum Name Service, and its basic function is for you to be able to, well, basically, let's see. So it's basically for you to be able to easily give out a human-friendly name to someone when they want to send you some crypto. So let's open up 192.eth, which is one of the domains, one of the ENS names I own. And here, this is the official app.ens.domains website. This is the official website made by the ENS Labs. And you can see that I have put in my email address, my Twitter account, and also my Ethereum wallet name. So this is my actual Ethereum wallet. But someone could actually enter 192.eth into their MetaMask if they want to send me some Ethereum, and it will map to this address over here. So I can just give out 192.eth. I don't have to give out this long address anymore. And other than Ethereum, ENS also supports Bitcoin, Litecoin. So I can give the same name, and it will map correctly to my different wallets across different chains. And the other part of ENS is identity, right? So you can put your information on chain, and you can even do something called sign in with Ethereum. So similar to sign in with Apple or sign in with Google, there's something called sign in with Ethereum, which is a decentralized identity. So you no one can take it away from you, and you will be able to log into multiple applications with it, with your Ethereum wallet. So as in all things crypto, there's also the investment aspect, and that's what NameApes aims to help investors on. So we try to surface valuable names, names that are underpriced, and basically try to help you make a good investment choice in ENS names. So ENS names, in my opinion, is not financial advice. In my opinion, is a good investment because it is one of the let me go to the website. It is one of the standards right now for Web3 domains, right? So if you go to, you see that 2.66 million names registered, 500 plus integrations, and what this means is the number of wallets and the number of the apps that actually support ENS, and 735,000 owners. So there are about 735,000 people who have gotten their ENS names, and I think it grows about 20,000 a month if I'm not wrong. So a lot of people are buying and using it, and if you go on Twitter, you of course would see then a lot of .eth people on .eth people on the Twitter feed, and of course you have the very famous Vitalik.eth, and he's super bullish about .eth, and ENS.eth, which is the official account for ENS Labs. So basically the Ethereum community has chosen ENS as the naming system, and remember it's not just Ethereum chain specific. You can use ENS across multi-chains, right? So I think Ethereum Name Service is here to stay, and that's why I've made NameApes. And let's go quickly over and see what how you can start buying, and how you can start selling, of course, and how you can invest. So of course you have the top sales, and you see clubs and clearance. All right. So top sales is pretty self-explanatory. So if you see Catherine, this is the top sale for 3 Ethereum, and let's open that up. What makes Catherine so valuable, right? Is that obviously this person probably owns this person is probably named Catherine. So she probably got Catherine KWU first, and then made a purchase for Catherine for herself. And if you look at Catherine, it's actually a very popular name, right? You can see it's part of American Four Names Club. Let me just go back. It's part of American Four Names Club. It's part of many different country names, Spanish names as well, and so that's probably what makes it valuable, right? And from time to time, you have brands buying their names for a ton of ETH, like someone probably speculated on Azuki Elementus, and you would also see digit clubs. So digits are one of the most liquid clubs. All right. So let me first explain clubs. So ENS is made up of English characters, digits, emojis. So these are all the things that you can use as your ENS address. So what we have done is to arrange them into categories, right? Because for example, a shorter digit would be more valuable than a longer digit, just because a shorter digit has less supply, right? So it's kind of like Bitcoin, the supply is finite. And of course, names are also valuable because, like in the case of Catherine, people want to buy their own name. So these are the clubs that have increased in popularity in the last 7 days. And I can also tell you that the 999 club, the 10K club, the 100K club are always the highest volume clubs. So let's look down here, right? So you can see the 7-day volume for 10K club, 382 ETH, and then 100K club at 37 ETH. So you can see that it's very the 10K club and 100K club and 999 club forms a huge percentage of the ENS trading volume. Historically is about 60 to 80% of all the ENS volume. So we could look at all. Let's take a look at all, and let's look at the last 7 days. So the last 7 days, volume was 600 ETH, right? And if you look at here, yeah, 80% 10K club. Yeah. So what is the 10K club? What is the 10K club? 10K club is a quadruple digit names. So what this means is that all the digits starting from 000 to 999.if, and but we basically then you enter into a club and you can see the names to buy, right? So all these are the names on sale. They could be on sale on NameApes or Opensea. This our owner's name and what's the price for. If you have a ton of ETH and you want to get in, I would suggest you can buy one of 10K club, right? So there's a buy card here, and you can check out and you can save gas, and because it transacts over one transaction. So before you get into buying, let's look at how it works, right? So let's open up one name. So you can see the last sale, when it was last sold, when it was last registered, the current price, and offers as well. So if you wanted to get the 10K club, this is something that you could purchase. And you also see something interesting called popularity. And popularity is given by how popular or rare the name is in this club. And it allows you to do something interesting. So of course, you see this digit 4381 is like a random digit, right? So that's going for 0.29. But look at our categories here. So this will be basically a no category. But let's say if we go for numbers, hundreds or thousands, right? So 3400, 5 ETH. So obviously the price jumps a lot because the hundreds are much more rare. They look much nicer. When you tell somebody, hey, I'm 0800, right? It's a lot. There's a lot more flex there. Versus if you tell somebody I am 4381, right? So that is categories. And if you look at categories, that also affects popularity. So we have ranked the names using the popularity score. Okay. So if you go back to all, you should be able to see, if you scroll down, some names are a bit more popular. There are also differences in terms of what the leading digit is. So you can scroll over them, like, you see this 9881, it's already not bad. I mean, it's a You got 2 8s in them, which the Chinese like. So you can see the popularity there. And what is interesting is, of course, you can then sort by popular names, right? So this is a descending number 4321, so it's 9876 or 9. Well, that is like a flush, right? And 2200. So these are pretty expensive names. And you can also sort by value. So value is the popularity divided by the price, and that surfaces underpriced names. Like so, this digits might be underpriced right now, and you might be able, if you have some liquidity, you could buy them and make some arbitrage there. But let's say if you're early, if this is your first stint into ENS, you could instead maybe consider the 100K club, which is cheaper, right? It's relatively affordable. It's starting at, let's not even get a random digit. Let's get something nice, right? Let's go for repeat 3, 11175, 0.05. If that's like $100, I think, 100 USD right now. So you could get in this way, get a nice number. And here's the thing about the number of characters in ENS. So this is a 5-character name, so that costs $5 a year to register. Whereas if it's a 4-character name, it will cost $160 a year, and if it's 3-character name, it will cost $640 a year. Right. So if you're just into ENS, maybe start with 100K. Get one, use it, take a look around, and understand a bit more. And then after that, you can even look at our notable section, new section, early section. So ENS basically allows people to be creative and make their own collections, right? So all these are different collections. So you can see UK names. If you look at UK names, these are all the top names in the UK, right? And we have emojis, right? So there are emojis that you can buy as your ENS name as well. And of course, they're tradable as NFT as well. So categories under popular are 100% minted out. So what that means is if you go to register, you'll find that there's nothing available. Yeah, because everybody has pretty much gotten all of them. But if you go under notable, you will see categories that might not have been fully minted out. So you can see Filipino forenames, 99% minted. So let's see what's left. Let's see what's left in Filipino names. Yeah, and here basically you can see the available names are 4 characters. Remember, it was $160 a year, right? So if you add it to your register, you'll see, it's 160 a year. That's why maybe it's much more expensive to carry over a year. So maybe that's why it's not been registered yet. But for the $5, the 5-character names, for pretty much I think it's all registered. Yeah. So the 5 characters one is really cheap. Yeah, you probably carry it for a long time. Okay, so you could, one of the clubs that I like, because I like digits, $10K club. So there is a $ precede and then 4 digits behind. So that makes it only $5 a year, right? And $ looks good. So you could let's see if you can find any good ones. Maybe if you like the ascending numbers, you could do a 1 2 3 4 search. Oh, actually this is not bad. Oh, actually this is a pretty good name already, right? So if you haven't gotten it, you can get it. So if you add it to the register list here, you'll be able to register it. And there are some advanced functions that I won't go through. Set resolver and send to wallet. So basically this gas on Ethereum is sometimes expensive. So if you untick this, you save a bit of gas cost. But you can still trade the name as an NFT, but you can't really use it. So I would not suggest that for your first name. And then if you want to send the purchase name to some other wallet, that's doable also. And to register by month or year, that's also doable. Right. So check out Yeah, so check out the notable section for new clubs that you want to look at. So I want to go back to maybe the names. Let me see. All right, most common last names on LinkedIn. So we allow people to submit a club here. So this is actually one of the submitted clubs by True.eth. He submitted this club and he basically got the data for most common last names on LinkedIn, and he submitted it with a score. Right. So again, I just want to show you this. So let's look at some popular last names. 250. What this is actually? I mean, I'm dogs. This is actually my surname. I didn't expect this to come up, but this is 250, right? And let's look at some good value ones instead, right? So again, value is popularity score divided by price, right? So if the price is high and the popularity is high, value will still be low. Right? But if popularity is high and price is low, then it makes a good purchase. Right? So this could be something to surface undervalued names, underpriced names that you could make a good investment decision on. And you can see the clubs here. How many clubs, like how many clubs it belongs to? Like Honorio is a popular Brazilian surname. Is in this LinkedIn last name club. Is also a Spanish first name. Right. If you look at this, obviously very popular in Pakistan and Bangladesh and also globally. So this popularity and value is something that is unique to NameApes. No other marketplace have it, and we hope that it will enable you to find really underpriced names that you can make, a good investment in. And of course, if you are if you have an account connected and you have names, then you can of course also start selling on our platform, and that will automatically list to Opensea and also NameApes ENS Vision as well. And another thing I want to show you is that there is a 0% marketplace fee for members, right? So there is a convenience fee charge when you do a bulk registration because it saves you gas fees. We basically have the cheapest bulk registration for members. We make zero selling fees on any names that are sold, and of course we give you the visibility and the score information as well. So do check out NameApes, and also do check out, you can request for membership by tweeting at us at ENS Buy, and we will also then retweet your request, and someone with a membership should be able to send you an invite. So every member gets 3 invites to send uh, to new people who are not members yet. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of NameApes. Basically allows you to bulk search and bulk register, bulk buy, bulk sell. You can do your bulk search here. You can put in like this is a new club, so 3 digits followed by the rocket emoji because the new PayPal CEO owns 321 rocket. So this is also a bulk search that you can put in with your own name criteria. Like if you have a list of names or a list of company brands that you want to search for, you can use the bulk search. Alright, finally, do follow us on Twitter. I'm at ENSBuy or nameapes.eth or 384.eth. Thank you.